Well, greetings everyone. How are we doing today? Yes, there's a kawaii thing going on there. Um, as to why, that's a bit. Um, why is there um, a frame should be a little smaller, methinks. Let's get the frame a bit smaller. There we go. How are my dear people? Uh, I think we have just one viewer. That is Bowie, I believe, is the only um, person besides myself who's around here. So my I have light on my chair. I've lost the fucking remote. So it's somewhere. I don't know where. It's from you. It takes USB power, and I think I'll just have to take it off because you. I mean, what's the point if you my viewers can't even see it? Oh, I'll I'll switch the with some. So anyway, I have not been doing well recently in recent weeks, especially in because these past few weeks have been challenging, to say the least, in my opinion. Sorry, I'm just trying to tow back the wire there. It's been challenging these past few weeks, to say the least. Uh, Especially work wise. I've been away from work on paid leave, and um, I just had I wasn't working for a while. I had a week of paid leave last week. So and then before week and a half before that, and now this week starting today, I'm on sick leave, which is also for you American people out there. It's here. Sick leave is paid. It's paid sick leave here. So and there's no, as I understand it, in many states, at least in the U.S., there's a quota, an annual quota of sick days, but here no. There's a safety net here. Oi, what the hell? No, 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 no. Wrong. I don't want to get any of that. By the way, is the audio okay? Is the video okay? I hope it is. Oh, and there is that. Actually, there isn't. It's a bit fuzzy. The image is a bit fuzzy, as I can see. I think I'll turn on a bit more light. Right, there we are then. Says um, because there seems to be a bit of fuzziness. My video, my camera feed, in particular. Okay, let's see how that does, because there's always the uh, conversion to bit rate. Yeah, actually, what I can because there's always a difference between what I see on Streamlabs and what comes out on YouTube. So it's a bit different, two different things. So anyway, the actual topic for today is anxiety. It's Anxiety is um, never nice, is it? No, it's always something negative. Always something negative due to reasons, because reasons. So it's always negative, and it's not. I would love to never have anxiety, or for obvious reasons, but that's something. Sometimes, quite often, something that I cannot. Um, Something that I really can't control. So damn, I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could just press a button and say, I don't want to take this shit anymore. I want to take this shit anymore. I want to. I don't want this shit. So, but given the circumstances, I wish I had more. Oh, hey, it's Peter. Lovely to see you, darling. It's always lovely to see Peter in my chat, and Bowie as well. You know, my regulars. It's always lovely to see you people. It's always lovely to see you. I mean, my if I didn't have my regulars, my regular guys, I probably wouldn't be doing this anymore. I mean, if I if I was to babble babble every so often to my camera and say I just don't want to do this anymore, you know, I wouldn't do this if I didn't have people watching, but I do. I do have my regulars here, and that's something that you know keeps me doing what I do. So it's always nice to have the people, the certain people here. Uh, I mean, there's no point in doing videos, YouTube videos, or podcasts, or TikTok videos, or whatever, if no one's watching. I mean, what the fuck is the point, right? There isn't a fucking point in doing that. I think. I mean, why? For no good reason, I think. But that's part of the anxiety momentum, I guess, that I have. Um, but that's something that I have to kind of, live with. But hey, that's it. Peter, how are you? I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing fine. It's been a while since we had a chat. Yeah. So, as I was, Peter wasn't probably here when I said that there's I ha, I haven't been able to work for the past. It's been how long has it been? It's been last week, the week 2.5 weeks now. So, uh, but I'm on the way to recovery. I think to being able to work again. Um, so it's always hard. It's always hard, I think, because I have something called burnout, work-induced burnout, work-induced burnout. So, and there have been certain instances. Um, so when you get anxiety, it's it's a dark. It's a really dark place. It can be a dark place, really. So, and I'm trying to get through it. So I think I'll get through it, but it's not always easy, and it does affect the way I go about my uh, YouTube channel. I have been able to produce YouTube content uh, as I less than I far less than I would have uh, wanted to. That's partly due to work schedules, I think, but it's far less. Um, so yeah, it hasn't been easy uh, recently. So what I've been doing, but now for coming weeks, for example, this week I'll try and make it the Friday video. I'll try and make it. All right. And by the way, I made a beer video about this Shime Green Label 150. A beer video on my beer channel. Go check it out. Not now, but later on. I'll, and there's a beer video coming out this week Wednesday and next week Wednesday. So basically, it's Wednesday 21st and Wednesday 28th. those really interesting beers. So basically, this is blonde ale. It was the green label. There's a Mark 150. It was a special beer, anniversary beer for the 150th anniversary of the brewery, and it's 10% ABV. And I may revisit some beers at some point. I don't know. But today I went beer shopping, and there are some very interesting beers um, on the line. It, it it'll be fun, they said. So I'll I'll try and do something very risky. Ooh, there we go. I'll try how this works. I'll try how this works. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this works. Hmm. Because this is there's a I have an app called NVIDIA Broadcast, because this might I have one camera and then a second camera there, so I want to see what this does. I want to see what this does to um, the video quality of my live stream, because let's see, because I think that one of my two cameras is dying on me. So because there's a um, the oh, because the wire or the cable looks really bad. So I just want to see how that affects my production quality. It seems not that much, so there isn't much of a difference, but there is a small difference, which is always nice. Anyway, there is. I'm planning on always when I'm really anxious and I'm really down. My head, uh, my head, my head goes sometimes it goes overdrive, and I keep sort of not brainstorming, but something like that. And I've actually thought of. I'm considering actually. I'm planning. I've decided that at some point I'll make a one episode of true crime podcast, and I'll see how it goes. And I have a very interesting case in mind, and I have already summoned the help of a local to that country where it happened. It's not. I can tell you, it's not the U.S. and it's not Finland, and it's not any English speaking country. Let's say it's not Finland, nor it is, and it's not an English speaking country. So I have summoned the help of um, a local, and I'm trying to gather information. I'm trying to kind of overperform, So I'm trying unconsciously. I think my brain is somehow trying to overcompensate, if you will, to get to get it done. Um, so it's interesting. It's complicated. Yes, it's intriguing. Yes, it's it's really interesting. It's really intriguing. I think it's um, something that I think there's a possibility that I've sort of always wanted to do things like this on a broader scale, but it's not really true crime isn't my thing, honestly. So just a moment. Yes, I'm just trying to get something on my uh something right on my monitoring software here. So because there has been certain things that have been running quite hot on my rig, so I'm trying to keep things a bit lower on temperature wise. But yeah, that's that's something that happens sometimes. But I because the thing is that I'm the Streamlab. I use Streamlabs um, desktop, OBS Streamlabs desktop, and I've been thinking of using another platform for streaming. So, what do people think if I use something else? I mean, I've used previously. I used before I started using Streamlabs. Um, that was, I think, um, 2 years ago. I think two, just over 2 years ago, I started using. Um, 2 years or so ago, I started using uh, Streamlabs OBS, which is a desktop app. So before that, I used um, a browser-based StreamYard. Yes, StreamYard. So I've been thinking maybe if I should try try at just once try out a uh a because StreamYard is browser based, and there's another platform that I have premium access to that I could use without watermarks and shit at 1080p, and it maybe even higher, maybe even higher than 1080p streaming. I could use my rig for 4K for 4K streaming. I could use it this one, but I'm not entirely sure how it would perform because there might be some limitations to um, how my CPU would perform. I'm worried about the CPU performance if I went 1440p or 4K streaming. I mean, I have enough fast RAM. My GPU can handle it. I know for sure it can, but there is the worry that my CPU can't handle it. So, what do you think? Should I go and try the browser based for the next stream, or should I just try and go, YOLO and go for 1440p streaming for, on the desktop level, with Streamlabs OBS that I've been using for the past year and for the past 2 years. Why go 4K? Peter asks why go for 4K. I use 480p. Well, because why not? Why not? Um, because I can. Because I can. Yeah. So this this is another idea that my anxious mind wants to co- overcompensate. I think possibly, but it's just it's something that just an idea. But what do you think? Should I try a browser based service and see how it goes, or should I stay with what I because it if I went browser based, it would look quite different from what it is now. So I'm asking you, my dear viewers, that should I go for the browser based, or should I, you know, or should I keep things as as they are now, or should I go for browser based, which would look quite different, quite a bit different than it does now? Just asking because I want what is because my the opinion of my viewers is something that I consider very important to me, very dear and very important. So that's why I want to hear your your um opinion on that. While you give me your answers, I'll take a shot. So, okay, Peter says, give it a go. If it works better, fine. If not, go back. Exact. Okay, well, I'll do just that. Uh, I'm not sure if I'll go with that on Friday. Maybe, maybe not. Because I have to, but because I still have to familiarize myself with the user interface. Change can be a good thing sometimes, but as a person with Asperger's syndrome, change and new things isn't always easy to handle. But I guess it's something that I have to bear, and change causes anxiety for me. But that's something that I'll have to deal with. I guess get real, biatch. Is there any type of new content that you would like? Because once again, and I'm trying to, think too much when I'm anxious and trying to think what people might want more or differently. And by the way, if you haven't done so already, click subscribe and leave me a like and tickle the notification bell to get more to get in to get notifications for new content like this. Yeah, new change can be good and it can be fucking scary. So that's something that I'll have to live with, but that's how it goes, I guess. Oh, yeah. Would you like to see some guests on my channel in the in sometime in the foreseeable future, or would you like to just see me here? Would you like guests? Because I think I have a few in mind that I might have as guests at some point. Because it's entirely possible. But there is something that causes certain restrictions because I had a one certain guest uh, pretty much agreed on. Uh, I had agreed with to have a certain person with to get to be on my channel to go to do um, to do collaboration with. Um, but that apparent, but that uh, won't be happening because this person has unfortunately uh, passed away recently, and some of you may know him. He was on my New Year's special live. He's he is triggered limey or limey for short. We had we had quite plans for quite a while um, to do collaboration, and we did over the New Year. After the New Year's special live, but then I learned that he had been rushed to the hospital and was in a coma, and he woke up from a coma, but then crashed and passed away a few weeks ago, and that is very, very, very unfortunate, and I'm very sad about it. And that is a one cause of sadness for me because I Really liked. I really liked the guy. I really liked the guy, and I would have hoped really to have the collaboration, but that was just never, I guess, never meant to be, and that's very unfortunate. To lie me, I would really like the man. Um, Peter says he was a good dude, sadly missed. Yes, he's very much missed and truly tragic. Says Bowie. Um, I wholeheartedly agree. But let's all take a moment to remember the man. Yeah, he was a good man. I'm sorry. It's tough, but it's tougher for his family, obviously. Very, very, very unfortunate. But that's how it goes sometimes. People go. But we'll all remember him always. But I think it is time to go. It is time to end the stream for tonight. It's been 40 something minutes. So, yeah, it's bad deal has been here with me. Oh, purple rhymes with orange. Greetings, sentient beings. I was just about to go. Uh, but here we're just remembering, um, reminiscing Limey, Trigget Limey, who, as you probably know, unfortunately, uh, passed away. Passed away recently in a hospital after being in a coma for some time. I Purple, as I was supposed to, as I was saying, uh, uh, yeah, I'm not. I have an idea. I have quite a quite good idea uh what was what happens, but I won't be going into it because I want to respect his memory. I want to honor the man, and I want to honor his memory. So I have a good idea what happens, but I refuse to tell anyone because it's if someone has to tell what happens, it's his family. It's not my story to tell. So we're remembering, treasuring his memory. It was one of my New Year's special live, and we were supposed to, yeah, not our story to tell. It's yeah. Anyway, we were supposed to do collaboration, but never Never got the chance because not long after the New Year's Live, he ended up in the hospital in a coma, and then some weeks later passed away. Hey, as I was saying, I I think it's I think it's time for me to go for today. If you haven't already, leave a like, and if those people watching afterwards who are not subscribed, subscribe and tickle the notification bell to get notifications uh, for future such content. And check my other videos, check my PayPal, Patreon, and Discord. And I'll see you later. Bye.